What is up, everybody? Colorado Filmer here today, and today we are going to be doing a church audit. Today is a lovely Sunday day. As you can see, it's about beautiful out. And time is right around about 9:30. It's absolutely massive. That's what I think is so crazy about steeples on churches, is how high some of them get. Absolutely massive. It's so cool. Morning. Beautiful church you guys got here.
Oh, thank you. It's a wonderful church.
I drive by it and I'm like, oh, the architecture just makes me want to go, oh. It's so lovely.
We don't have air conditioning.
Man, I cannot wait to have those anti-glare glasses. They'll just make life so much easier.
Good morning.
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 Well, it'll be nice for like, because can you notice the glare along the outer like sides where you can see my body reflecting? Hopefully the idea is once I have the anti-glare glasses, that'll stop all of that.
Morning.
Morning. Looks like we got someone approaching us here, y'all. Stand by.
Morning.
Morning.
You're more than welcome to go in and take pictures in there if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. It's a big, beautiful building. That's honestly what caught my eye.
Yeah, it is. It is. This is our 100th anniversary this year.
Oh, really? Wow.
So yeah, you're certainly welcome to come in. Service starts at 10:30.
I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. You know, that's a first. I don't think I've ever had anyone actually say, yeah, you can come on in and take pictures. That is not a normal response. Not that I care if they're that open, that's dope. It's nice. You know what the thing for me is? I don't know what these guys have, if it's like a priest or a pastor, what their head leader is, right? I don't know what his position was. So I'm not about to wander up in there and then have a, higher up figure come and say, hey, you can't be doing that. And then I'm sitting there like, well, this guy said I could. And they're like, who? I don't know his name. He just came out and talked to me. Absolutely. I am like honestly like overtly in love with the architecture of this place. Like gorgeous. You know what I think is interesting? If you notice along like this, and you can see them all along the tops, you notice all those spikes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what those are?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, they are to stop birds from congregating as much, but you still see it like all the time. And it's like, it works for a large grouping, so it saves Tyler's a little bit of money. Like, so imagine doing like a single family home or something, right? Quirky. Clean that off. There we go. But like a single family home, maybe 300 tiles, and you're using like, oh, what is that stuff called? Is it stucco? Maybe. I can't rightly remember. But you see it on most modern houses, like on these houses, that kind of tiling, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe, like I said, 300 on a small house. Again, I wouldn't know. I'm not a tiler. I don't know full, like, amountages because I've never had to do it. But if you look at these, like, these are like actual, like, stone-backed brick. So that's going to be a whole nother cost. You know what's crazy to me to think is, that's not music. That's not playing over a speaker. That's people. Kind of cool if you think about it in a way. Oh, there's a squirrel. Squirrel. You know what I also like about it too is, and now this is all assumption, but I would assume this has a bell tower on it. And I love the old bell tower look. That's why in that Catholic church, I think it's off a Cascade, that we used to park in that parking lot to go grab the scooters right in that area. Yeah. Hello. You know, it's the crazy thing for me to think how high the top of that tower on the left would be, because it looks like it raises higher than the one on the right. But then again, also I have really, really bad depth perception. But just like how far up you would have to go to climb up that if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? That's kind of cool. I didn't realize I was that close to you. I'm sorry. You mind if I get a puffle off the vape. I don't particularly like lighting up cigarettes outside of churches. I may not believe in the religion, but I'm not going to disrespect people that do, you know. That's going to be here to record, do nothing. You know what I also like about really big churches like this? Like you said, this is their 100th year anniversary. Like, that's... It's crazy to think that one building has stood the test of time where modern buildings maybe last 20 years and they're getting demolished because they're unlivable, wires are not working properly, you know what I mean? Like you see with apartment complexes that have been there for maybe 10 years. They're getting tore down and everything. I don't know, that's why I want to go to like places like Maine and like Michigan, Maryland, some parts of New York, kind of that whole East Coast, like Midwest area, because you see a lot of churches like this out there, especially with the amount of Catholicism. Like Catholics love their giant steepled churches. And hell, it's not even that it's a church, it's the damn architecture for me. Hopefully we'll make enough to get another one. Because that was, what, 20 something? Should be able to make enough. I wish they would make vapes cheaper, because the whole idea is you're trying to get off of nicotine. But then I guess that can come down to it makes it easier for kids to get. But then shouldn't it also be an argument of, are you selling to underage minors? You know? Mm-hmm. It makes little to no sense to me. Or the argument of fruity. It's like, again, why are they getting in the hands of minors? Shouldn't that be the more discussion? Or you have lame shit happen like at the 7-Eleven by our house with the kid jumping the counter and stealing all of them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, I get it. You're young and you've probably tried your friends or your brothers or whoever. Don't get addicted to nicotine. It's a harsh addiction. It's not... It's not anything that's worthwhile. You know, it's not like... It's not something I ever wish I would have started, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Can't tell if that's a light up there or if that's a crow. A really big one. Probably a light. Make more sense. I'm gonna go look at it and see the other sides of the church, see what it looks like. Yeah, coming. Then we'll come out Sunday and hit another one. Ooh. You double started your car? Oh, hey. It's a crabapple tree. I've seen an actual crabapple tree in, I don't know. It's been a few good years. It's been since I've been up on the Air Force Academy with Dove. Ah. Looks like they have reverends. That's cool. I was wondering what was written on the seats. It looks like it was reverends that have served for the church. I would assume when they pass, they get their seat. That's kind of cool. It's not just like, yeah, well, you're a reverend. See you in the afterlife, you know. Water this way a little bit more. I like the amount of stained glass that they have. It's not just like, a little bit of stained glass here and there, you know. They've got a whole, like, massive windows. So, like, when the sun rotates, it'll hit through the stained glass. That's so cool. Still so crazy to me to think that that's a human voice projecting that much volume. Ooh. Ooh. He said this year will be the 100th anniversary, but if you look at that, it says it was erected in 1924. So for it to be 100 years, it'd be next year. Unless it was like one of those things, it was technically 24, but not, if that makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Lord have mercy. That hurt. I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna get much more. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it for this video. Until next time, this has been the Colorado Filmer. Peace.